Oh, that's looking good.
So there's your queen right there.
Where?
Stand with her.
Which one is her? Oh, there she is. Okay, she's the exact same color as them.
She's very dark.
I always look for a different color, but
Yeah,
it's
she's
not the same.
Yep,
Okay,
she's
she's a
definitely
dark
on the
one.
darker side.
You think I need a box for this one, or is this empty? This is the empty one. Oh, it's not.
Yeah, we'll definitely need another box.
Okay, I'll get another box.
So that's a new comb. You can see how much lighter it is.
Oh, yeah.
So
They've been working.
that 1-to-1 really helps stimulate those wax glands.
Oh, yeah, this looks really good.
The ones in the truck, there's like 2 on my. I labeled holy shit full because
Oh.
they're so big. I was like, these gotta go out. Like, I don't want them swarming on me. So there's open larva right there.
Now there's light and dark bees.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, just sometimes these ones I found that are a little bit more golden. But yeah, this is just Apigard.
Okay. I might
Apibar,
treat
I'm sorry. It's just a different type of treatment.
it. Okay.
Little nectar coming in.
Uh-huh.
So that's good. Solid. So keep in mind, there's going to be a lot of bees hungry. And so that's why we're going to give a smidgen of food, even though we got some flowers. Things are going to dry up real quickly. See? And that's 5 frames of wall-to-wall brood.
Right.
So.
So that's what you're looking at. When you see each frame, you're seeing whether it's brood or...
And I can see there's eggs in here, so I know my queen is absolutely here. And I'm looking at the frame, the timeline, right? Eggs, larva, cat brood.
Okay.
If I come in and I see a bunch of cat brood but no larva, then I'm like, okay, hey, there could be right there. I had a feeling she was on this frame because the eggs, there's so many eggs on the other side. So she's,
Okay, so she's busy.
well, and she's a little bit lighter, right? She's
Yeah.
darker, and then
Yeah.
the other one was definitely more blondish, you could say. Alright, so it's all brood right there.
Those are packed.
Yeah. This is an empty frame on this side. So a lot of these empty frames, your drawn comb,
Mm-hmm.
putting right in there so they can start filling it in. I was very, very impressed with this new cellar. Very like.
So you're just putting 2 of them up here?
Because I put some empty frames down there to help get that queen to lay. This will help them come upstairs.
Okay.
just stacked. Like.
So maybe with them this full, they have enough strength by numbers to survive
Yeah.
the heat and the...
Oh, they'll be bearding for sure, which is they'll be hanging on the outside. These do collect some condensation and rain, so the water coming out is not a big deal.
Oh, okay.
If anything, will actually help this afternoon.
Okay.
And so they'll kind of all go down in.
Yeah. Are they like what?
There's a drone right there, so there's your boy bee.
Okay. He looks almost as big as a queen.
Yeah, but his eyes are way bigger. So
Okay, if his eyes are bigger,
yep,
then
her
okay.
eyes will be the same size as the workers.
Okay.
See how big is, and
Yeah.
that's so you can see that big old booty in the air. Oh, okay, that's the second box. Perfect. Can you smoke them a little bit? I'm gonna get them down because I gotta put this flat. Enjoy your new home.
Yeah. So are they going like, where are we?
Yeah, it's
Are
so
they gonna
too,
be
they're
like, what-
fanning, so they're telling their sisters, "Hey, y'all, we're over here." You know, the
Okay.
ones that are flying in the air. They'll pretty much figure it out
So
at the entrance.
They'll give off a certain frequency or something that they know?
A smell, a pheromone.
The pheromone. Okay, here's another new
Yep,
one,
yep.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got nectar. So it looks like I can see some queen cells on here. It looks like they were trying to supersede her,
Okay.
which happens when they feel like, hey, you're not doing your job right. So this one I want to come back to.
Okay.
I want to give them a
How do
frame
you
of
see the
eggs.
queen cells that they're trying to,
So like this one.
like that? Oh, I see. And like this over here.
This one not so
No?
much, no,
Okay.
but this one.
That one.
And
Okay.
there's not a lot of them, so that's what tells me to, like this one is, there's nothing really. So we got brood, but you guys are definitely a lot drier.
Mm-hmm.
So only gave them about half gallon.
Yeah, they're a lot smaller. Well, they're doing more on this side.
Mm-hmm. Couple corks that way.
They seem quiet.
Take the second box probably. She's there.
Okay.
But definitely much smaller, so I'm gonna definitely take that second box off.
Okay.
Okay, so looking at this one,
Okay.
I wanna go to this.
Because that one has.
It just has light population. I'm trying to give it a population
No, but
boost.
what does that frame have?
It has brood.
Has brood for
Brood
them.
on it. Couple eggs. Double check, make sure queen's not on there. She's all the way in this third box. So,
Is it not normal for her to be?
oh no, she can be because we're not making it, so she can't. So you always want to grab her by the wings. You never want to grab her. But that being said, this is a good frame because it has eggs. So I want to, again, I'm making sure that this one right here, if you know if they do decide to kill that queen,
That they have eggs.
that they have something right now to make something from. And then I'll get some queens. I'll have some queens by next visit. Just in case. Like if they don't.
Yeah.
But we got these. So see they're emerging right now.
Mm-hmm.
This tells me that most of this frame is going to be emerging. It's going to have a lot of newbies. So see there's another one right there. So yeah, that usually when it's like that, that's usually, hey,
We're not happy with our
we're not
queen.
happy with her, yeah. But sometimes that happens, right? It's just part of the insect world. Eggs, but you know what? That's okay. They'll have brood. And those bees that are on most brood frames are going to be nurse bees.
Okay. And
So
they'll
they
just go
usually
anywhere?
They usually get along with others.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do is, because there's so many bees in it, I'm going to shift. Not too much, though. It'll be all right. Okay, so we got some open brood. Looks like a lot. They have a little bit of an increase of population.
A little bit of what?
Increase of a population. And
Okay.
then they're going to do another cycle. Lots of open larvae.
Yeah.
That's how we know, okay, hey, I definitely have a queen. A a little bit of honey. Not much. There's some pollen right there.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. They're so cute when they have pollen on their back legs.
And when they're nice too. So you can see these are drones. You see how they're a little bit bigger and they kind of come up. So the hive raises those when they know, like, hey, we're doing good. And then you can see that peanut butter color. That's that fresh. And obviously, as the frame ages, it gets darker.
Right.
Back to back.
So this is all brood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. To me, brood looks very similar to capped honey, but capped honey looks a little more like.
Capped honey, look at it like snakeskin.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
And then this is paper.
Okay.
We'll take that out next visit. That's just, they preemptively treat for mites. Most places do. All right, I'm gonna grab that feed and then we'll have to get some more.
Here's the next one. So the nukes come in five full frames.
Yep.
Did they get you?
No, there's these stupid things that, I forget what they're called, but they'll poke you when they get in your suit and get all raveled in it. So yeah, lots of bees, lots of population, a lot of mouths that are gonna be hungry. Can you, yeah, I was gonna say put your foot against it. I mean, this one, I mean,
That's all brood.
that's all brood. So they have, I mean, that's 5 solid frames, so just, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
So we need a box on top of this one.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely, I have the second box right there.
Okay.
And then we'll give them a good shake. So see how this one has.
Oh, is that like they're trying?
Yeah,
is that
there
the
was
queen
an-
cell, or they're trying to do?
They were trying to do one, so I just opened it so they won't. Sometimes they'll make those as like just in case. Like I always just tear them down. Like you ain't going nowhere. But we got eggs in there in that middle part. Stuck. Thankfully they weren't on a flow because that would make things so crazy to get out of here. Like they were just stacked with honey.
Oh, that would make it.
Yeah, it would make a
10 times
whole
heavier.
mess.
It would- yeah.
It'd be a mess. Trying to get it out without getting honey everywhere. Because usually they'll lay it up here and it's all crossed.
Yeah. So is there like a honey season? Like, do they make their honey and cap their honey at certain? Like, is it
It really
beginning of
just-
summer, end of summer, what?
I mean, sometimes people harvest, you know, end of May, June, but it really depends on what you're getting.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, like, it's hard. You can't just always rely, like, oh yeah, I'm going to get honey here. Because we're in a drought. And we got some rain recently, and it's helping.
Right.
But I think it'll stay like that all summer, you know. And then, so see how they start building on the top like that?
Because they're running out of room.
Yep. just completely stacked. So with this one, you can see I'm gonna put this frame right smack dab between them. That queen will lay right in there.
Okay. Yeah, they're full. Both sides.
Bring it down. And then I'm gonna put the second box on and put that one on.
You're gonna put the feeder on the second box?
The feeder is in the second box.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine. But I'm putting that last frame that's in there.
Oh,
up here.
okay. To encourage them to move up.
Exactly. And there's empty frames up here too.